Hello friends! Alright, so today is cash stuffing day. Well, for the first paycheck for July. I am finally getting around to do it. Today is July 4th, so happy Independence Day if you're watching this today, because that's when I plan on uploading it. I am literally 4 days late from when I would normally cash stuff. So, come on, let's get into it. Alright, so welcome back to my channel. My name's Taryn. My husband and I, we have 3 kids. We are on a journey that includes becoming debt-free, investing long-term, creating generational wealth. So if you're interested in learning more about that, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Give this video a like and go ahead and comment and let me know what you did today on this fabulous Independence Day. Alright, here we go. So we are cash stuffing. Sorry, my math doesn't always math very well. So 365, 475, 840 today. So I had explained in my budget with me video why I have 2 teller slips. One is for my cash envelopes, which is like my wallet, my weekly binder. One are my sinking funds, so like my high or low priority sinking funds, and I consider that savings because generally that is income that is going to leave our account by way of cash, obviously, for a savings goal, meaning more than likely it will not be spent this month particularly. Generally, it's for the future. So that's considered savings. And then the cash envelopes are things that we would normally pull from daily, weekly, or within that budget month. Okay, so I'm going to move this to the side. So I do want to first open, I already opened the package, so it's not, I was not going to sit here and fight with a poly mailer. Okay, so this right here, I love this little sticker, and I'm obsessed with this little paper clip. Okay, so this is Making It Bling by Erica. She's also known as Black and Blue 10_4, like 10-4. And she's actually law enforcement. She is I want to say a deputy, sheriff deputy. So she makes like all things that bling, right? So I wanted, oh my goodness, I told you I didn't want, oh, do I have to like rip it open? No. I told you I didn't want to struggle with opening stuff on camera, and here we go. There we go. I love her packaging, by the way. Okay, so I am hoping the camera, oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Okay, so I wanted a fine tip Sharpie. I already have one, but not like this. Okay, so this is like the Aurora Borealis crystals with the black, and it is fine tip. I don't know if you can see that, but I like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Okay, I could just sit here and do this for you all day long. Oh. So she has other things too, like my daughter was going to, like my little finger moisturizer, she's going to bling this out for me, like just because she likes to do that kind of stuff, but I don't sell that. So Miss Erica does. Okay, so if you want something blinged out, she does pens, pencils. I believe she also has like it's like a oblong type, I want to say silicone, but like a place where you can stick like your makeup brushes or pens and like stand them up. And she even has like a binder that she blings out. So I would definitely check out her store. I will go ahead and link that below. Let her know I sent you. Let her know that I love her stuff. I love all things that sparkle and shine. I'm sure you guys know that at this point. Hence my Starlight envelopes. So let's start with my weekly binder. I'm hoping I don't butcher this because I like pulled the wrong denominations when I was filming for Instagram. I don't know how I did that. Okay, so I'm going to try a 15-day no spend for July. So I erased, and by the way, I do sell these in my shop, and I used last time permanent marker. Alcohol did not do the full job of removing it, but once I did acetone nail polish remover, it took it right off. This right here is actually Expo marker. So we're going to try that just because I don't want to like fight with having to take it off. I will add a new description on the listing to say what I recommend using. Okay. And let's get into the stuffing. Okay, so I pulled 150 for spending, so my husband and I are going to split that. So what I did was a 50, and I think 1, 2, 3, 4 20s, and 110. Oh, look at this. That's ridiculous. 110 and 2 5s. So I think, okay, so for his, I was not going to put a $50 bill because he likes to take smaller denominations. 50, 60, 75. So I think that's his. Okay, so that probably looked super confusing how I had to do it that way. 60, 70. Okay. So this will be mine. So I'm going to start with 75. It is going to be, I think we decided 200 each for the month, but this is what I'm going to get for this week. So actually what I'm going to do is leave a 50 in there, and I'm going to put 25 in my wallet. Okay. So these are my A7 envelopes. I don't recommend folding them in half. I recommend a, like, what is this called? A quarter fold? Like, maybe I'm wrong. I just feel like it doesn't then like overstuff it. So I did change the template a little bit to include a little bit more laminate on the side because I don't want it to like fall apart on anyone. That's not what I'm about. I want like top quality. I want something that's going to last you forever. If you're going to spend your money on it, I want it to last you. That is super important to me. I'm not in the business of just, oh, like I made a sale, like, oh, well, what happens after? Absolutely not. All right, so I added his 75. So that puts him at 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 110, 115, 116, 117. So he had money left over from last month, so we rolled that over. I don't touch his. I don't put it towards like savings or sinking goals. I don't put it to savings or like sinking funds. I just leave it for him and roll it over. All right, so nails is going to get 85. So we did a 50, 20, 10, and a 5. Okay, so it's about 250 every 3 weeks. So I want to say like it's 250 a month is what I spend, and it is for me and my daughter. We have this agreement in exchange. I pay for her yoga and her nails, and she helps me out. Date night is not getting anything this time, but we did budget for it for this month. It'll just come from a different paycheck. Beauty, same thing. It's going to get like it's 100 that I would normally give it, but I don't know. I didn't include it on the first check, so it'll probably be like, I don't know, the next like 1 or 2 checks. Dining out. Sorry, I just love the feel of my envelopes. The mat is so nice. Okay, so dining out is going to get 100, and I did all 20s. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Right now, none of that's going to go in my wallet just yet because right now we are working with our 4th of July money. Like, that's what we're using right now and spending. So I'm not worried about putting some in my wallet. I will probably do that tomorrow. Pets, that is going to get 50, and I just did a $50 bill because a lot of our purchases are online, whether it's like Pretty Litter, and if you haven't tried Pretty Litter, I would. I don't know if there's like some type of code I could give you. I haven't looked into that. I don't know if they have like a referral program. If they do, I can link it down below. We have 4 cats. We did have only 3, but then I inherited my grandparents' cat. I wasn't going to let her go to the shelter. So we get 2 bags a month, and we do have 2 different cat boxes, like in different locations, and there's no smell. I 100% vouch for this type of litter. right, kids is going to get 50, and I just did 2 20s and a 10. Okay. And this is not like, I don't want people to say like, oh, you barely give your kids anything, but you give your nails more. That is so incorrect. This is just for like oddball spending. Like I'll pull my 9-year-old's like $10 a week I give her for helping out from here. This will be if they want ice cream from the ice cream truck, or if we're out and they happen to see something, I'll just pull from here. But this in like by no means says that that's all that they get. Okay, so home is going to get 40. Again, it will get its 100, but this is just how I did it. I had set up my weekly cash stuffing before I went to the like monthly spread that I was going to try out. So this is just how the cookie crumbled, and we'll just deal with it. So I also created like trackers for myself because I had kind of fallen off the bandwagon of tracking my envelopes. Yeah, like I don't know what happened there. So these are matte, and I'm super scared to use like the Sharpie on it because everyone says it comes off, but for me, I felt like I had a hard time. So I've been using pencil because I have found that I can erase the pencil. Oh, I forgot to put that I put that 92 to savings. Okay, whatever. I'm just going to put minus 92 here so I remember. So I added 75, so I'm at 75. We're going to see how the pencil goes. Like I'm not erasing it yet, so it's going to sit there for a while. So I'll give you an update. I really have no idea if it's going to work or not. And then I had created these ones, which were kind of like reverse trackers, which technically should be like the envelope would be here, the tracker would be here, but I don't know. I feel like I want to just see all my envelopes together in a row and then the tracker separate. So I didn't do date night. I know I did nails. Let's use our new Bling Sharpie and see how this goes. Okay, so I'm just going to put 7-1 because that's from, you know, I like to know what check I used. Oh, I love this. Okay, so we did 85, so that puts me at 85. Beauty, again, I will stuff that next time. And then I just keep our back to the bank envelope here. So if I do online spending, I just pull from the envelope, put it in there, and then I will take that to the bank. Generally, like, I don't know, once a week. You know, I'm down there anyway, so it's not an inconvenience for me. All right. Let's go to high priority. Okay, so for sure yoga is getting some. Yoga is getting 40, so that's going to be 2 20s. And so that puts us at 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 50. Okay. Taekwondo is getting a $20 bill. So that puts us at 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So $20 more and I will have what I need for 2 belt tests. Vehicle maintenance is going to get a 50. So that gives us 120. We just paid the registration for both of our cars, which happen to be due in July for both of them. So this will be to rebuild for registration for next year, oil changes, you know, air filter, things like the regular like maintenance will be coming from that envelope. Memberships is going to get 30, so I did a 20 and a 10. So now we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 155, 156, 157, 158, 159. So we have enough already for LA Zoo, and we're on our way to fulfill for like the Long Beach Aquarium. And then I know I did legal. That's getting a 50. So that's 110. I don't even know yet how much I need for this envelope. Honestly, I've been pretty awful at like doing my homework and figuring it out. But I will do that soon. Pool is going to get 50. My husband expressed interest in getting a new above ground pool. So that might be something we work towards doing for next summer. I told him what we have now is good for this summer. Okay, Roth IRA is going to get a 50, so that should put us at 250. I had already been putting money to my Roth IRA throughout the year, but directly from the bank. I wasn't pulling cash for it. But I figured it's a really important topic to talk about and to show and represent when, doing my budget here for the budget community, because I think saving for your retirement, your future is super important. So once I get that to maybe 500, I'll go ahead and then deposit it and make sure that I'm actually purchasing the ETFs that I invest in, just so that, it's not just sitting here and not working for me. Okay, so we're going to go to the low priority. I only have 2 envelopes in here that are getting funded. Okay, cut and color is one of them. Okay, so cut and color is going to get 40, so I did 2 20s. So that puts us at 120, 40, 60, 70, 80. Oops. So some of my envelopes were, when I was trying things out, like this was a mat that I cornered the top. I normally don't corner like the top of, I don't know, where's another mat? Oh no, I did corner that one. I just was trying it just to see, and this was a glossy. I just, oh yeah, I didn't corner this one. I think I'm okay with the tops not being rounded. Cornered. Is that what I was saying the whole time? Rounded. Whatever. But I round the bottom. So that's, I don't know. I was just trying to play with different things. And so I just stuck myself with those ones because there was no point in wasting more material to make new ones. So I already went ahead and colored my second tattoo gun. So these are the savings challenges. My daughter hand drew this. So is available as a digital download and a physical product. And I will create new ones and make a new image and update the listing, because you could see that these ones have laminate on the outside. I've decided I'm not going to do that. I'm going to expand it and make it all just the cardstock. So like the corner rounder would be on the actual cardstock. So you won't see laminate around. I've decided I'm going to change that up. I did that with my dollar savings challenge and I love the look. The aesthetic of it is beautiful. All right, so tattoo is going to get 35. So I think that's what we have left. Yeah. And so someone had mentioned on my other video that, hey, your birthday in September, that might be a good time to get your tattoo. So I'm going to save for this as aggressively as I can, and then also use part of my birthday money and see if that's enough. I don't know what tattoos go for. Like the last time I got one, I mean, it was years ago, decades at this point. So I don't know what they go for. But I figured a word on the wrist, if I have like maybe 500, I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Am I completely wrong? Do I need to like up my game? Let me know. 20, 40, 50, 65. So even though I have more than these 2 icons by $5, I'm not going to color that other one in until I have the full 30 to cover it. So, and those savings challenges do fit in my envelopes. So if you purchase envelopes from me or have my envelopes, it will fit in there. And it also fits in the zipper type envelopes if you use that as well. I'm pretty sure that they would fit in any like cash envelope you've purchased from any of the, us creators in the budget community. I don't see why not. I think in size-wise, we're all pretty comparable, right? Because it needs to fit the same type of cash. So again, I am going to link this. I'm going to give you another little bling show. I love it. Oh my God. I'm in love. But I will definitely share her information. I don't know if you can see that. So Making It Bling by Erica, and she has 2 R's in her name, so ERRIKA.com. She's on YouTube. She does cash stuffing as well. She's also on Instagram, Black N, but the letter N, blue, and then 10 4, _10_4. So definitely check her out. Very high quality crystals. So I used to work with Swarovski crystals, and so I know when you have like cheap crystals and when you have high quality. I'm not going to say that these are Swarovski because I don't know. They could be, but I can tell that they are high quality. Okay, so definitely check her out. Let her know that Tear Bear Budgets, Taryn, however, she knows me as both, sent you her way. There's no like referral or affiliate thing, just FYI. I just want her to know that we are all supporting her and giving her love. All right, so that is it. I feel so much better having all of this cash stuffed. I was so behind. I am so blessed by all the orders you guys have put into my Etsy shop. I'm beyond anything I could have imagined, but I have been so busy. So I'm happy to create this content though, because that's what it's about. Like the Etsy shop was just like a bonus to make sure anyone, if they needed that like visually aesthetically pleasing stuff like I do, which actually motivates me, then I wanted to be able to provide that. I 100% support you just going to the 99-cent store and making it work, because so long as you are saving, so long as you are budgeting and you are telling your money how it's going to work for you, then you're winning. And that is all that matters. So thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.